Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to Dr. Divine Feminine Tarot and Epiphanies. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, because like I tell y'all, I will be here all the time. So I actually got a suggestion from somebody, and I am going to go ahead and move forward with this little Beyonce reading. I'm not really a celebrity tarot girl, but I did notice, I think we've all noticed, and much love and blessings to Beyonce, but I think we all have noticed this Renaissance era Beyonce is not quite the Beyonce that we're used to. As we know, Beyonce is just a consummate professional. Everything's always flawless. And it has been for like 20 years. So we do see some differences in the Renaissance era for Beyonce. And like I said, blessings to her, whatever is going on. But I did say, let's go ahead and jump into a little reading. And let's just see what Holy Spirit leads us to. If there's anything we can see. Or if there's anybody out there that maybe want to send prayers or love or light to Beyonce. Or to me or to anybody for that matter. Let's see what we see. So I guess right now my question would kind of be, what is the energy around Beyonce right now? Because we are seeing the change. Okay, so we see wolf, we see instincts. And that does not surprise me at all about Beyonce. The girl is obviously ferocious in all that she does. So we see her right now. Beyonce seems to just be moving by instincts and doing her thing. And we don't see her asking for much help. We have beggar in the reverse. We do not see Beyonce saying to anybody, hey, you know, help me with this, help me with that. There's a lot of her doing it alone, going it alone. This particular tour, maybe there's less sponsors, who knows. But we don't see an emergence. This seems very significant to me, this dragonfly card in the reverse. We don't see an emergence, and that makes sense to me because again, this just isn't really the Beyonce that we're used to. So we don't really see a full-fledged 140% Beyonce showing up to the table this particular time. Very interesting. Okay, and we see scribe in the reverse here. So perhaps Beyonce really isn't the author of a lot of what we have going on right now. Is she kind of going it alone, but with someone else's vision? Okay, synergy. We do see some synergy around this project. So some things are lining up for her with this project. Companion. Okay. So we see it is some partnership with Jay. But the hell, that's still going it alone. That's not like having major sponsors. So we do see Beyonce is potentially still going it alone with this one. Maybe it's just the Carters more than anything else. We see release in reverse. There are some things that are being held on to. Perhaps there's some negative energy around Beyonce. At this particular time, some things that need to be released. We did pull that right next to companion, which is Jay, but you know, I'm going to try to keep it positive. But perhaps there's some stuff going on between her and Jay. That is actually what we're seeing. We do see judge. Y'all see that? We see judge in the reverse. So we do see some negative judgments going on between her and her partnership with Jay-Z. I just have to go ahead and say it because we did pull, after companion, we did pull that release in the reverse. So there's something that she may need to release that she's desperately holding on to. We see a wounded inner child at this point. So there's definitely some things going on with Beyonce emotionally during this particular era. We're going to call it the Renaissance era. Beyonce. The energy is heavy. We see king. We see king. So we see Jay's energy heavily around all of this. The energy around this reading is very heavy. It's actually depressed. I am not depressed. I was not depressed when I started this reading. The energy around this reading is quite heavy. It's actually very heavy. It's very heavy, like a damp, dark cloud heavy. Okay. That's interesting. What is going on with Beyonce? Why are we getting this dark energy? We have this lone wolf energy, like she's just kind of riding by her instincts. We see her not really asking for too much help, but we do not see our full-fledged Beyonce emerging. We actually see somebody that may be kind of getting authored by someone else's vision. We see synergy with the companion that looks like she's just not releasing this companion, but there's a lot of judgment between these two. We see a wounded inner child, some type of hurt is going on with her, and it does center around the king energy, the male energy in her life. So we see her fighting. We have this Chariot that we just pulled. We see a lot of fight in Beyonce. There's a lot of momentum and fight. She is fighting for something. I'm getting the vibe that she's fighting for some type of justice. She's fighting for a new beginning. We see Ace of Wands. This girl is fighting. The energy around this is so heavy, y'all. I'm so serious. She's fighting for a new beginning. She's trying to look to the future. We see Three of Wands. Three of Wands. She has 3 children. We see this these 2 boats here on the Three of Wands. She's trying to look past her relationship, y'all. She's trying to focus on her children. That's really the vibe that I'm getting. Oh, y'all, this energy is so heavy. I'm just trying to get through the reading. She has a heavy decision to make. We do see that Judgment card coming through. She's looking back over her life, over everything that has happened, over everything that she has planted, over her money, her finances. 7 of Pentacles energy. She is looking back over her finances. 7 of Pentacles energy. The Hierophant. We see the Hierophant here. So we are seeing some marriage energy here. The Hierophant popped up for us. First love energy. Again, we're seeing some stuff that indicates hope could be part of the conversation here. That is not what I was looking for, y'all, but that is the energy that we're seeing. We're seeing it again. We're seeing strife. We're seeing strife. 5 of Wands. A lot of strife in this relationship with her first love. We're definitely seeing strife. She's trying to alchemize some things. She's trying to get things together. Temperance. She's trying to be patient. Figuring out her next move. And that's pretty much where her focus is. 8 of Pentacles. That's pretty much where her focus is. Sheesh, y'all. The energy is just, I'm telling you, it's like a cloud. You know how a cloud is right before it rains? The cloud is just, it's heavy. It's energy, y'all. It's like type of thing that make you want to cry type of energy. Whew. Spirit, what else is going on around Beyonce, y'all? This lady's life. Prayers to Beyonce. Something is going on in her life. It's just a heaviness. It's just a heaviness. Okay, we see this Knight of Swords energy. So she has some fight in her again. We pulled the Chariot first the last time, right? So we do see some fight left in your girl. Your girl is fighting. She's really fighting for something. She's got a temper about something. Whatever is going on in her life right now, it is fated. It is fated. Wheel of Fortune energy in the upright. The Tower. We're seeing some things have just blown up in her life. Whew. But she's going to rise from it, y'all. We see this Judgment card. Again, we see Judgment energy. She is going to rise. She is going to rise from this. She is going to awaken. Beyonce is going to awaken from this. After this blow up, this Renaissance era that we see it's not what we're accustomed to from your girl. She's going to awaken. She's going to arise. And she's really going to start reviewing her relationship, y'all. Page of Cups. She's really going to start reviewing her relationship, thinking about it, how are things going, and having hope that she can turn King of Swords. She's going to try to rekindle. She's going to try to turn that King of Swords around. So we see her potentially trying to save her marriage after she gets through this rough patch. She's thinking it's a rough patch. She's thinking it's a rough patch. Lord have mercy. We pulled the King of Swords twice. Okay, because this is a double major deck. So we have 2 of each card. And just to let y'all see, for those of y'all that are not familiar with a double major deck, right? So you have 2 different versions of the same card. We do see the King of Swords there twice. And the King of Swords is, that just lets you know how prevalent this energy is in her life. I'm actually seeing that they're hearing that there could be 2 really controlling energies in her life, male energies. two major controlling energies. Maybe a something between, is it her father and Jay? Is it Jay and another business? There's someone else, another man that makes some of her business decisions. There's confusion there, but she's hoping everything will work out. She has some things that she's putting into place, some legal demands, some different things that she wants changed in her marriage and in her career. Okay, wait a minute. Your girl might get up out of there. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Clarification for the Knight of Wands. She's got something up her sleeve that's going to kind of crush the ego of one of the male energies in her life. I actually don't hear that it's going to be Jay. But she is going to crush somebody's ego. Sheesh. Very heavy, very stressful energy. Like I'm actually feeling kind of nauseated. She got some heavy, heavy stuff on her plate. And just to be 100% direct, Holy Spirit, what is it that Beyonce, what is she dealing with? Holy Spirit, what is she dealing with? Prayers to her. This energy is, what is she dealing with? What do we come out with right away? The Lovers. The Lovers. We're really seeing it's some shit in the relationship, y'all. Wow. The Lovers. We're seeing her cup runneth over. This woman is still very much in love with this man. She's still very much in love with her husband, who is sneaking around. Seven of Swords energy. Sneaking around. Remember, we asked about the tour. This is where Spirit is taking us. So, you know, I'm just being a messenger right now. Who is sneaking around. He may even have a temper behind closed doors. There's some money he may have been withholding from her. There's definitely some money he may have been withholding from her. He's very much in his ego. He's living his own life. Very much in his ego. Very much in his own life. And he's standing his ground. He's very... You're not pushing him around. You're not pushing him around at all. No, ma'am. Again, we see this Queen of Swords energy from her. She keeps making demands. She keeps making demands. There's some demands. She may even be threatening divorce. And she's making demands. She's making demands on him about the community, about his little friends. There seems to be one in particular, because we're coming up on this Three of Pentacles. Perhaps he has a girlfriend in particular. And it seems like this may be a big point of contention here is what we're seeing. Because she's not 100% focused. She didn't show up to this tour 100%. And it looks like behind the scenes, there's some issues with the tour. There's some issues with the business. There's some issues with the sponsorship. What did I just tell y'all? I said there's 3 parties. And there's a third party in this marriage. There's also a Hierophant energy here. So there's some issues with their vows. Some things that she feels are not being lived up to. Some things that she's speaking about. And keeps speaking on. Queen of Swords energy. She keeps speaking up about something. Something that's affecting their marriage. And there is a third party. What is going on with the tour? Because we got led down this path. But what exactly is going on with the tour? What is going on with the tour? Holy Spirit, what is going on with Beyonce? What is going on with the tour? So we see this Page of Wands energy. Page energy. The tour just was not fully put together. You know, pages are immature. It's fiery, it's feisty. We do see that, but it just was not 100% put together. Again, we're seeing the Lovers card. You know, we're seeing the Lovers card, which also speaks to harmony. You know, so it was supposed to be brought together. There was supposed to be harmony. Beyonce was supposed to walk away with a lot of money. Queen of Pentacles energy. Obviously, we see now already tours are being canceled. In the States, tours are being rescheduled. Shit is just going wrong. Do you see this Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups. He's backwards on his horse. He doesn't quite know where he's going. The tour just doesn't have any direction. It's not going right. Things are not going right. It wasn't planned properly. Also, she's losing some money. We see money kind of backing away from her. Again, there's been canceled shows already. There's been rescheduled shows, so it's obvious there is some shifts to the money. And she's just kind of winging it. You know, she's just kind of trying to alchemize things as she goes. Okay, Temperance. She's just trying to be patient and alchemize things as the show goes along. She's kind of flying by the seat of her pants is what it looks like with this show. And there is not necessarily as much harmony as we're used to in this shows. Here's the moon card here, the second moon. We see the moon is gloomy, it's behind clouds. Again, it's depression around this tour. Again, it's depression around this reading. I literally feel like shortness of breath. This is just terrible energy around this reading. Page of Cups. Okay, once again, we are pulling some immature energy, but we see that Beyonce still loves the game. That's for sure with that Page of Cups energy. She's still very much interested, but things have not been properly prepared. It kind of looks like various marital problems may have played a role in things just not getting prepared the way they were supposed to. We see here the Chariot card once again. So we do see there is momentum. Again, this girl still loves what she does. And anybody that's known Beyonce or been a fan of hers knows that she just loves what she does. She gives her all to it. She's been giving her all to it since she was a kid. Somebody is asleep at the wheel on this tour. It has not been planned properly. My guess is that it's Beyonce that's asleep at the wheel. It looks like she is going through some things emotionally and mentally that are affecting her ability to really give her best. And she kind of has her back to us, right? We are not her focus right now. We, when I say we, I mean the fans, the public, those of you that consider yourselves to be members of the Beehive. That is just not her primary focus right now. This girl's mind and heart is somewhere else. And she's got a lot going on behind the scenes. Again, y'all, I'm just following instincts. With this reading, I had nothing planned. What is going on with her health? Can we see Beyonce's health? Is she in her best health? Where is her health? Okay, so we see there may have been some vices. We got the Devil card. There may have been some vices that she was or is bound to. The Tower. The Tower. Oh my goodness, B, what is going on? The Tower. Y'all, this energy it's like anxiety. It's just a lot of anxiety around this reading. Again, we're seeing King of Cups energy. So a lot of Cancer energy. Again, we're seeing a lot of her. Look, we're seeing bondage. We're seeing breakdown. We're seeing emotion. We're seeing emotional breakdown kind of around Beyonce at this time. Okay, we're seeing her trying to gain balance with the Justice card. Emotional balance. Something's going on. We just keep seeing emotional. Look at this. She knows. We're seeing mental. Mental. We know the second plane, the High Priestess, right? We're in the mental plane before manifestation. There's something going on with our girl mentally right now. It could be breakdown. There could have been addiction. We see the Devil card. And then some type of breakdown from that point that led to some real serious emotional, imbalances that she's trying to correct right now, as well as some issues with her mental. This is not the Beyonce that we're used to seeing, okay? This is a woman that is, B and I are close in age. We're both earth signs. And I know to be disturbed when you're used to being so stable, it just can wreak havoc on the emotions. So, when you're earth energy, you're used to being really grounded. And it's obvious Beyonce has always been very grounded. You don't get that type of career, right? Because you're not horribly grounded. So prayers to Beyonce. Obviously, we know that tarot, I don't know Beyonce. We know that tarot is just us kind of going up into the ethers and channeling. Obviously, me, being the oracle for the moment for something like this. Oracle to the streets is what I like to call myself. So I don't do a lot of celebrity readings. I can't even guarantee y'all I would do another one. Someone did suggest this to me, and because I have been watching Beyonce in this Renaissance era, and I have been concerned just because we're not seeing that impeccable amazing. You know, Beyonce is such an inspiration. She's somebody that you can always look to and say, you know what, she's still killing it, that I'm gonna still try to kill it. So just seeing her just not being the her that we're used to did leave me with a level of concern enough, at least to say, you know what, let me you know, do a reading. I don't know, you know, if you like this reading, go ahead and and then maybe I'll do more celebrity readings. But let me just say there was a seriously heavy energy around this reading from the moment I started pulling cards on her. And for anybody out there that's a healer, light worker, prayer worker, please send some positive vibes to Beyonce, because you know, I've been doing readings a long time, and I've had accuracy with a lot of my readings, and well, pretty much all. Yeah, just gotta say it. And I hate to see this, you know what I mean? Because she's been such a pillar of light for so many women. So blessings, love, and light to Beyonce. Of course, we hope that there's been a mistake of any kind. We don't want to think of the queen sitting over there going through it, but something's definitely changed with her. And you know, harmony and blessings to Beyonce. She's certainly been a guiding light for many, and maybe it's time that we can send prayers that can be a guiding light for her. You know, celebrities give so much. Sometimes it's good to send them some love and support back. They entertain us at our low points. Let's send prayers to Beyonce. She may be experiencing a low point herself. Again, if you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and do a little light cleanse. Very depressing energy around this once again. And I'll see y'all in the next one.